Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Destination Bourbon and Carrie.
Hello.
Live with my boy Scott. How you doing, buddy?
How's it going, bud?
It's going great, man. If
Good,
I was any
good.
better, I'd be you.
Thanks for inviting me. I appreciate this. I'm glad we were able to kind of finally put something together, so I'm excited.
Oh yeah, dude, this is gonna be a blast. So we got you and I head to head with a flight from Jeffery Wack tonight, and then Tuesday you and I head to head on your channel with a flight from Amy Bone.
Yeah, so that's like we were saying before we went live. I'm hoping this somehow ends up 1-1 so we can get a third one out of the deal. That'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, it's always good to get more whiskey, right?
You got it.
More drinking opportunities. It's always better. So who we got in chat tonight? Let's see. Man, there's some people here early tonight. Mike Meyer, Chris Buzalencia. I love that name. Ryan Tarpey. Destination Bourbon. I love that guy. Trev Wilson. Pregame squad. How you doing, brother? Jeffrey Wack. Let's see who else we got here. Cheech Ardolino. How you doing, Cheech? Scroll up. Mike Franklin. My Bourbon Journey. Never heard of him.
Nah, he sucks.
Sugar Kitty. How you doing, Sugar Kitty?
Trev.
Yeah, I said Trev Wilson. How you doing? Tim Evans. Jeffrey Wack. The man, the myth, the legend who gave us all of our flights tonight. Thank you, my man. Love it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Ben Elkhorn. How you doing, brother? I'm going to miss you this weekend. I'm so bummed you're not going. Cole George. Kilco. Kilco's been streaming for like 3 hours. He started streaming like 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago, and then he found out that My Bourbon Journey, or My Bourbon Journey, that's you. It's Bourbon Night wasn't going to go tonight, and so he just kept going. He said, fuck it, I'll stream for 3 hours. Call it good. Who else we got here? Steve Dameron, Julie L. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? Is your hangover okay now? You doing okay? Heard you might have been a little under the weather this morning. I think I said Mike Meyer, but I like saying that again.
Richie Z.
Richie Z, how you doing, brother?
Roger D.
Roger D. Will the Thrill Henderson, how you doing, brother?
What's up,
JJ.
Endo?
Man.
Will.
Andrew Buchanan. Whiskey Rye, the bourbon guy. What's going on, Justin? Good to see you. Brian Egan. Wasn't Egan one of the Ghostbusters?
Oh, it's a good question.
Wasn't it?
Egan?
No, that
Egan?
was the bad dude. Egon, I thought.
No, I thought Egan or one of the. I thought he was one of the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Greer Crabtree.
Carrie just says, you know what? Whatever you were talking about, it means nothing. Let's move forward.
Amy Bone.
Amy Bone. Hey, Amy Bone, the flight on Tuesday. We're excited for that.
We are. We're
Caitlin.
super excited. Thanks, Amy. I appreciate that.
Caitlin Brubaker's engaged now.
Oh, congrats. Kelsey Dime. DC.
What's up, DC?
What's up?
Egon. See, it was Egon. I was close. Egon.
Okay, close.
Cole George. Z-Man.
The Z-Man.
D. Willett.
D. Wood.
Markowski. Got 66 of you people hanging out with us so far, and I love it. Thank you guys for being here. We're having JG says, hello, fellow bald dudes.
Egon Spangler.
See?
Egon Spangler.
There we go. See, I knew exactly what I was talking about.
You were. I couldn't remember that, but we are old enough to remember the original Ghostbusters. That's for sure. So
There was only ever one Ghostbusters.
that's true. That is very true. There only should have been one.
Amen.
There never should have been another one.
Although anything that has what's Thor? What's his name? Chris Hemsworth in it.
Oh
Anything
yeah.
that has him in it's kind of worth watching. I mean,
I mean, he did play the best.
that's a good looking dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what'd you say was in your glass, my brother?
I just have I did have a little JTS Brown, just a little palate warmer upper. I didn't want to shock it because I wasn't sure what Wax sent us. I thought about that, but I didn't want to go quite that high.
Yeah, I don't know what wax does. Usually I warm up with a straight 100 proof to kind of give me a leveler.
That's kind of what I started with. So,
but I thought, you know what? Tonight I'm going bold, going beautiful. I'm going 107.
there you go.
Oh, Egon
Spangler sent us a $5 super chat.
There he is. There he is.
And then we need to welcome JG, Blackfly, and Whiskey Tornado.
Ah, Lance, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man.
What a group.
Yeah, that's a hell of a group, isn't it? Bald with beards. It doesn't get any better than bald with beards.
Yeah.
So tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to do a flight that we don't know what it is. So we have an instruction book that we're going to have Carrie tear open and tell us what our instructions are. The only person that even knows what we're doing right now is Jeffery Wack. So Jeffery Wack knows what we're doing. We're just going to dive into it and say, this is what we're going to do. And we're going to kill it because that's how we roll.
Yep. Make ourselves look like idiots.
No,
awesome. I love it.
Sure. I guarantee it. But one thing that we need to do, and I haven't seen him yet in here, so I hope he shows up soon, is Mr. Stanley Wagner Jr., the man, the myth, the legend, sent this little filly a whole bunch of stuff. He sent her, well, you tell him what.
I got a complete shaker set and a couple bourbon books. I'm a pretty lucky lady.
So Carrie's got a mixer tonight out of one of the books from Stanley Wagner Jr. Yeah. And she's actually going to mix it like a regular.
I'm not going to be doing it in my Yeti, putting my finger over the hole because knocking off the clothes thing.
That's pretty professional, I would say. Just plug the hole. When in doubt, just plug the hole.
But it makes it hard because it's so big. So
if you ever run into any trouble, just plug the hole. That's it.
Yeah, just remember that.
Oh no! So that just goes to show you how little mixers I actually do. My mixer is
we just mix it in the glass.
Pour it in a glass.
Yeah, there you go.
So what are you gonna make tonight, babe?
So I'm gonna do a spin-off Carrie style, and instead of the Irish rose, I'm gonna do Carrie's rose tonight.
You're gonna do Carrie's flower.
We can call it Carrie's flower. Carrie's violet. I like that. Carrie's violet. Yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds awesome.
This sounds good.
Oh, Jake Miller. It makes it hard because it's so big. Carrie 2020.
I don't even have to try hard, and I can just make it dirty.
That's pretty much how it works.
Yeah. I'm a dirty girl.
Yoko says, I did my stream mostly to remember how 1 year ago I was hanging out at Crowded Barrel in Texas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was this weekend. Holy jeez, man. This COVID shit can go away.
Yeah,
anytime.
It can.
Anytime.
It's a game changer once COVID stops.
JG says, oh, my God, flower, deflower, LOL.
You can go to the doctor and get flowered again.
Austin Feltz, cheers, brother. Why don't you show the guys or show everybody what you're going to make so that we can do our Havisky war?
You want me to do it first? Are you sure?
Whatever. Yeah, whatever you want.
That way you can sip it while we're doing our war.
I'm going to take notes on how this is constructed on the back of my other stuff here. So go ahead, fire away.
Inquiring minds want to see the one. People like to see Carrie get fucked up quick.
We do. So Mr. Stanley Wagner Jr. or Wagner sent me this amazing book. It's called Whiskey Cocktails.
And we're off the rails. Here we go.
And I'm sober.
I'm not making this cocktail. Screw that. This one sucks. I don't want that one at all.
So I can say this book is literally off the chart. I want to say there's probably 120 recipes in this book, and each recipe has a picture. It's literally legit. I recommend it. Whiskey Cocktails by, there's over 100 recipes. It's edited, but that's not the writer. I don't know who the writer is.
There's probably 100 writers. It's not this.
Okay, so it's 100 writers. Let's just put it that way. And so I'm sure Amazon.com you can find it. Great. There it is.
I think that was published by Richard Shooter.
Richard's gonna shoot her.
It was published by Richard Shooter, or as he goes by Dick.
By Dick, right?
Dick Shooter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick Long Dick.
I think it was written by Mike Oxlong.
What was his name? Long Duck?
Long duck dong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Long duck dong.
Scary peeper. Hell yeah. Cheers, prime time.
Oh my
Carrie
God,
and
Scary
Scott.
Peeper. Guess what we got? And it works. We got Krampus. Krampus is in the house.
Barndor says, Cline, get the noodles.
I know. No syrup. Well, there is a.
Okay. Not so loud. The microphone's right there, remember?
Okay, I'll be delicate.
Carrie she slams shit and she doesn't care about your ears. Anybody listening on headphones, you should learn not to listen to this stream.
My delicate ears and my delicate flower. Okay, so I was quiet on that one.
I have not had that, Dave. I'm definitely interested in trying it, but I have not had that. The Parker's Heritage Char Bourbon. Have you had that, Scott?
No, I haven't, but I've heard like mixed things with it just being like super oaky. I don't remember who said it. I heard something the other day. It might have been Bill from Modern Thirst. I think he said something about it being like just super heavy on the char, which made it like kind of almost undrinkable. But I don't know. I haven't had it, so
it is heavy char. So I mean
Yeah.
that does make sense.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Carrie. Go ahead, please.
Will you go get our Krampus so everyone can
Here we go.
see our
Every
Krampus?
stream, Scott, she kicks me off the stream to go do something. Every single stream.
What do you have to go collect?
See this
Oh, please.
Krampus.
I'm-
This is the best.
I'll be back, guys. Enjoy
That's
Carrie.
That's
Say
okay. We'll hold the fort down for you. See you later.
So this recipe calls for grenadine, but in lieu of the grenadine, what I'm going to use in place of it, which grenadine is just a cherry syrup, I am going to use the syrup from my filthy cherries, Woodford Reserve cherries.
There you go.
And so we're going to use 1 part grenadine. Oh, look at Stanley. Woo! So I'm going to add my cherry juice. Oh, Michael put me down a bar mat because I already spilled. He knows me so well.
You are pretty official there. You got a jigger and everything. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah. Girls got to have a jigger.
You got it.
And then I'm going to add, yeah, look at he's going to light up. See him lighting up? Put him closer so you can see his claws. And he lights up like every 7 seconds or something like that.
Jesus.
Isn't he cool?
Stick it in your front window of your house.
Yeah, that's what.
I
That's
can't.
where we stick it.
Will you open that?
You-
My
you-
fingers just kept
You
going
bought
on.
a thing of Redbreast?
You-
Good luck with that.
Well, it said Irish whiskey. And he said to use this one because it's sherry finish. He told me to do it. So I'm going to do 2 ounces.
You're not. That's not 2 ounces. So you're gonna do what that is.
What is that?
Oh, that's 2 ounces. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing's 2 ounces.
Okay. So I'm
you
going
just dump
to
it all
add
in.
that and a splash.
Shelf turds. What's up, turds?
What
And
an
then I'm
awesome channel.
Add
Oh, it's so fun.
I love it.
Diet Squirt because, all that cherry juice has enough sugar. I don't need more. So I'm using Diet Squirt. But the recipe for an Irish Rose is like a squirt or a 7-Up, Sprite, a Faygo, citrus.
Lemon lime soda.
Yeah.
What's up, Spragu? Love you, buddy.
1, 2,
Shelf turds.
3, and a dash.
Lie to me some more, shelf turds. I like
Yeah,
it.
we'll take it. We'll take
Yeah.
it.
So here I'm going to add
Hot
my
tub dirty.
pre-cut lemon and lime. I'm just going to add a wedge of each juiced.
Carrie's getting so professional, guys.
I see that. There's nothing rookie about this whatsoever. This is professional.
She's got it figured out.
Oy.
Well, except for she just threw the lemon on the floor. But other than that, she's got it all figured out.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Now,
Rack.
I'm going to take my nifty shaker. Check this out, guys. Oy. Oh, man.
Oh,
That wasn't supposed to happen. Anyways, I
Oh.
don't want to slow this down. Nothing works for me, I swear. I'm thinking I'm being nifty.
My God, so much fun. That soda did not like being shook, babe.
Nope. Maybe you shake it and then add the soda. That's my recommendation. Okay, and then look at guys. See this? I'm gonna take my filthy cherries. Bloop,
Mike Franklin said you nailed it.
bloop, bloop. Thank you, Mike Franklin. And then look at, I have my little zest, and if you go like this, you can't zoom in, but I just citrus squirted it, and it went like a fine mist, and drop it, and I'm gonna loosen the oils. Oh, and I just did a nice little squirt of that.
This is very professional.
Oh, it only gets better and better, Scott.
I mean, I don't know how we're gonna follow this up. This is
I don't think we can.
this is impossible.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Carrie's flower, Carrie's violet, Carrie's rose. I think I have a new drink.
Oh.
Delicioso.
Jake Miller says I missed a half of Old Forester days. You should have seen the mixer she made last week, Scott. She literally poured about 8 ounces of 1792 sweet wheat into a mixer.
And then
she's like, I'll just pour it in.
It's on the strong side. On the strong side. That's okay.
And a gallon of syrup.
Cocktail for one.
Oh yeah. She sucked it down. She was a champion.
Premature citrus squirt.
Who doesn't like the old 8-ouncer?
Let's not call it Carrie's flower.
Why? 2 liters of
Scissor up.
Scissor up.
Who says scissor up?
I don't know, but you know what? Why don't you break into the rules for what we've got to do tonight? That's solutions. Don't break into that.
All right, I'm assuming the which one do we open up first? This one?
Yeah, the one that
says instructions for flight night.
Yeah, okay. I'll just let you open it. I won't open mine. I'll just let you open it. I'm assuming ours is the same.
I would hope.
Okay.
We'll learn together.
Yeah, that we will.
What do you got there, Vanna?
Okay, the bonus is not.
No, don't do the bonus. Oh,
will you let me? The bonus is not a part of the flight. Also, don't forget to provide a rank.
Rank. Okay.
Okay.
1 point, age within 1 minus 1 year. 1 point proof within plus or negative 3 proof points. 1 point bourbon or rye. 2 point distillery. Good luck, Jeff Wack.
Oh. Distillery.
Oh, that's a tough one always.
I hate that one.
I know. All right. So let's do.
We have to rank which one we like best from the sounds of it. We have to do age within 1 year plus or minus.
Okay.
We have to do proof within 3 points. We have to say whether it's a bourbon or a rye. And then we have to do distillery. That's a lot.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're up for this challenge.
Yep. I think that's good. All right. So there's others. Someone's going to keep score, I'm assuming.
Jeffery Wack.
Oh, Jeff is going to. Okay.
Score.
All right.
Yeah.
I think
himself.
I think he said before he's even drinking along with us, which only makes sense. So.
Yep, that is what he said. So Scott and I talked before the stream, so we poured out the flights, and they're ready to go. So I'm just going to jump right into A and start nosing it, see what I can get out of it.
All right.
Jeffrey is going to keep score.
You got this. I'm keeping score. Oh.
Nice. Thank you, because you don't want me keeping score.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Smells awfully nice, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, this one smells really nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, got some good legs on it, too.
Nice color.
Oh.
Boy.
Like vanilla and
man.
A little bit of like toffee.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
Little appley. Smells like MGP.
Yeah, it could be.
Boy,
that's nice.
Well, that's real.
This is always the hard part because you just really like totally want to talk about it and this and that, and you're like having a conversation with myself like a crazy person.
Yep. I do. I talk about it. I don't care. I mean,
Yeah.
we're in it to beat each other, but we're also in it to kind of, Scary Peeper said you should mix drinks the whole time while we're nosing and pondering.
Just keep it.
You know how much drunk I would get? I do have a book of more than 100 recipes, so we could get real crunk in there tonight. At least I would. Two drinks in.
That does have nice legs.
Holy shit.
Well, thank you. I think they're pretty nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's weird AF.
I'll tell you one thing. That is dry as a mother.
It's dry and it's got like a rye spice to it, but it's all sweet on the nose.
Boy, that's really funky. You would never have thought that was going to taste like that.
Nope. It hits that where I get hit on the mid palate, on the sides of my tongue where I get hit with rye. It's like dancing.
Man, this is not. If this is a rye, this is a non-conventional rye. I'll tell you that. But man, it is sweet on the nose and not sweet like that on the palate at all.
Andy Stafford says must be Willet. It does. So Willet to me has like a pickly.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't have that.
Sugar Kitty says I need to have Carrie's Baby Shark song.
Mix it, drink, do 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 do. Shake it up, do 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 do.
All right, so let's mark this one down. So,
all right, I'm just gonna. So I don't know how you do these, Scott. I write a few notes down. I go all the way through. I come all the way back, and then I start dicking around with them.
Okay, so you don't really write it all down, or you kind of do a little bit.
I just write down, like I try to pull proof right away, because as I come back through it, the proof is what ends up messing with me and changing because but all right, I'm gonna move on to B.
Man, that is crazy.
Okay, as nice as A smelled, B's got that astringent. And see, I get screwed up sometimes with proof and with age. Like they mess with me, and I can't tell if this is.
Boy, this is very mapley. You know what this kind of reminded me of? Like the first smell is like a little bit of like a dusty character. There's like an oldness to this kind of.
See, I think the opposite. Like my first nose of it was astringent and like youthful.
Yeah, I get rubbing alcohol.
Really, you get like youth on this, hey?
Well, I did on the nose.
Right away, first thing I smelled.
On the palate, I get that like the shell of a peanut, and like and then I get that spike in the middle. So like where I get rye on the sides of my tongue, I get like a weird, if it's a blend or if it's young, I get almost like a jump in the middle of my tongue, like a weird spike.
Yeah.
This one to me, Scott, don't go by what I'm saying.
I know you start to like really like just mess with yourself on these things. That's the tough part.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, that's interesting too.
Man,
I just got a bubble gum note on that. That's weird.
We got the same ones.
What kind of
got like a little bit
bubble gum?
Yeah, got like a little bit of a bubble gum note.
Okay. Or bazooka or hubba bubba?
I don't know. Yeah, like any of those kind of like that like pink gum.
Yeah.
I see what you're kind of getting. This is gonna sound stupid, but like when you would open up the bazooka and you had the powder still on
that
your
dusty.
hand,
Yeah.
that I get that sort of a weird sweetness.
So that would be like powdered sugar is what they call it.
Maybe something like that. It's like maybe like an artificial powdered sugar or something like that.
Definitely not Brown-Forman, JG.
No.
Maybe Flintstone vitamins. That could be it.
But Flintstone vitamins. That's a total twist from Bazooka.
Stanley Jr. Glad Carrie's enjoying her gift. Is she going to Bardstown?
No, I'm sorry.
We got the kid.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'll miss seeing you guys or meeting you guys.
That's interesting. Man, age is gonna mess with me on these for sure.
See, that one's got more of a rye forwardness to it too. Did you get that on the palate? Did you?
Yeah, but I mean, not enough. Like you're not calling that a rye though.
No, it's like a high rye bourbon.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Very, very, very rye forward.
Whoops. So Stanley,
Harry's breaking.
I just want to say this whiskey cocktails book is legit. I have like seriously half a year already planned out. That this book is so detailed, and there's a picture for every recipe in here, and I highly, highly recommend this book to anyone that doesn't have it. And thank you. That was such a wonderful pick, and I will enjoy serving you guys drinks with this. So thank you so much.
Caitlin Brubaker's going to miss you in Bardstown, sweetheart.
Aw, I'll miss you too.
So this one's like, what did you get peanut butter on this?
Are you on C?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some nuttiness on this.
Sweet peanut butter.
Yeah.
Oh God. I know exactly what this is. I know this is one of my faves. I know exactly what this is.
Really?
If I'm wrong, I'm a complete douche, but oh.
So I would say so far, like I'm not blown away proof wise. I don't think yet.
There's a little bit of proof on each one of these. I think.
You think so? Hey.
Yeah, I don't know that it's not crazy high, but there's. Yeah. I think it's high.
Why, Porter Wilson 2020. Yeah, next Sunday I am going to be live streaming, and thank you, Scary Fever. I'm glad that I can entertain you all.
You can entertain us all. What are you talking about?
Give me a poll and I'll show you.
Okay, now Carrie's telling everyone how we met.
I can't keep a secret.
You know what? The more I drink C, the more wrong I might be.
Yeah, here the internal head games begin.
Oh my instant Carrie can even attest. I wrote down a brand.
Yeah.
But my instant feeling was this is what it was. Mm-hmm. But the finish on it is holding on a lot more than what I think it is. So it might not be it.
It is a really nice finish though.
So nice. What the hell is this?
No, I'm boring. Trust me, you want Cline. I can only entertain for such a short bout. Trust me, you want Cline more than you want me. Seriously, I like cocktails with Carrie. Thank you, Scary Keeper.
So we were thinking that depending on when I get back next week, what did we say on Shayla's stream last night? That you might go live with hot buttery rolls? Yep.
Mm. Me and hot buttery rolls. I like butter and I like rolls.
So I don't know what time I'm going to be back from Kentucky next weekend. So if I don't get home in time, Miss Carrie might be going live with hot buttery rolls and Mrs. Hot Buttery Rolls. If that works out, we just kind of threw that together last night. We don't know if that's going to be legit or not, but if you all want it,
I have a feeling that all the two girls are going to be out talking Mr. Buttery rolls.
I don't know. He's one of the gals too.
No.
There he is right there. That'd be a lot of fun. See?
It will.
C's got a little bit of dryness to it as well, doesn't it?
C?
Yeah. Are you on D?
I just moved a D to the nose.
Okay.
So C, I was so positive what it was.
Yeah.
And then I drank it, and the hug was longer than it should be. So now I'm leaning towards it might be something else. But I've got to go back to it because
yeah.
I think somebody wrote in there, got pretty cocky on C. Oh yeah, Jeffery Wack getting cocky about the C, eh? I think he's telling me I shouldn't have.
Roger D said
that could be reverse psychology though, right there.
That could be too.
Ah.
Shelf turds at Black Fly. They are big Carrie fans.
Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet.
I'm sorry. I'm glad that I could bring you guys all Carrie. That's all I got to say. I mean, I'm just a guy that's just here, not doing what he does very well, but I have a really hot wife, so I'm glad you guys appreciate having her around.
I'm glad that you guys like me.
Not just hot, but she's a pretty cool chick too.
I can be sometimes.
That helps. That helps a lot.
The drunker I get, the cooler I get.
Oh, you didn't turn my thing on. You should turn that on.
I got Cline a early birthday gift. I'm awful when it comes to gift giving, and his birthday is the 21st, and I gave it to him last week the day I picked it up. I had it custom made from an artist out of Saginaw, and it's so cool.
Here, let's see if I can.
Oh, that's cool.
She had a light up sign made, which
that's pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome. It's really difficult for me because that sort of thing is like very self-serving and very like, look at me. That's not my thing.
Yeah.
I do love it, and she did such a great job. So
because he started out as Primetime Cline on the Bourbon Junkies. Everyone called him Primetime Cline. So yeah, I could have done Destination Bourbon, but his beginning shtick, the birth of him, was Primetime Cline. Oh, Brian Egan, November 21st.
Birthday brother.
Yeah.
Brian Egan, I'm going to send you some samples. We can drink together on our birthdays.
What? I say
email me your address.
For your birthday, the day of your birthday, I think we should do an impromptu live.
I bet you we get like 10 other people telling me their birthday's November 21st.
You have to show us your license. Just like you have to do at the restaurants to get your free dessert, right?
Right, exactly.
But
I get you. Oh, sorry.
I think we should seriously do that. On your birthday, I think we should have a birthday party. I'll host it.
So what were you saying, Scotty?
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say D like it tastes young. This is like a young D. I'm experienced. I'm a bit more experienced with older D than I am the young D. So by far.
It's so long since you've pulled around with young D.
I just was thinking that. I was just gathering that. I was gathering that. Stewing.
That is absolutely true. I made David sign up for Facebook. He was like, I'm not on Facebook. I'm like, then you can't be a part of all these great groups, dude. You've got to sign up.
Yep.
And I'm glad he did, because the Shelf Turds they're some of my favorite people. David and Kira are awesome.
I know you guys are doing something with them soon. We're going to try to do something in December. So
did they send you like triplicate
Yes.
list of 71 pages of demands?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Glad it wasn't just me.
No.
Was demand number one on your show that Carrie had to be on it?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, Carrie did have to be on my show. So yeah, maybe yours, maybe with you guys. But
all right, well, you dodged the bullet there.
But if you want to, Carrie, you're more than welcome to come across the pond. That's fine. That's okay. Come on, you could be on my show. That's fine.
All right, I'll come to your show.
I'll take her, Cline.
Mm-hmm.
There's days that he would probably be willing to.
She's all yours.
Yeah. I'm trying to get mine to come on. So I think once we're with Dave and Kira as well, I think that'd be a lot of fun to do. So
Yeah.
yeah.
think that would be lots of fun to do, like a complete couples channel. Guys.
You're onto something right there. The couples stream right there.
Something just happened to Shelf Turds. That was weird.
Did you just mute them?
He said rule number 3 was no Cline. Rule number 4 was seriously no Cline.
Oh.
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch. Yeah, not my show. Man, I have no idea. I'm totally lost on this one.
Dude, D is a monster. It's all over the board. I
would say so far, like, I know part of the category was bourbon and rye, but I've not had anything that was very definitive as like a straight up rye. I shouldn't tell you this because I know you don't have to, but
the only thing that I'm getting is A has enough rye in it,
really,
that it's either a high rye bourbon or a baby rye, one of the two.
And the thing for like straight up rye, most of the time for me, like I get either like a really good, like a strong mint or like a dill note. And they're usually one's very forward for me, but I've not gotten that yet.
No, it's like, so you've had rare breed rye, right?
Yeah.
It tastes like a bourbon.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. I guess it could be 51% or so.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's probably, to my opinion, is it's either a high rye bourbon, or a low rye.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yep, that does.
That's the only thing I'm catching enough of a rye on to throw me off.
Yeah,
and I feel like, and this is where he's playing mind games with us, I feel like one of these has to be a rye.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, I think DC sent me a flight that said, is it bourbon, scotch, all these other things, and they were all bourbon. So sometimes people are they like to watch the world burn.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would say like if one of these is a rye, it's probably like a 51% or something, like it's, I don't know. D, I'm like totally confused on. I don't know what the hell this is.
So D, as it sits a little bit,
man,
and I come back to it, I'm starting to get like a little like syrupy, not quite mapley, but like if you ever gone maple syruping when you pull it out of the tree? When you
like
tap the tree, you get this woody. The maple syrup that comes out of it's not like super delicious right away. You've got to get new shit to it. This reminds me of like tree maple syrup.
Let me smell.
Man,
a little bit.
It's sweet.
Yeah,
I definitely get vanilla for sure.
Yeah, it's just it's that profile that I get like on like younger stuff at times.
Smelled it before.
Oh, I completely agree with you. It's definitely young.
Yeah.
For sure young.
But it didn't hit me in the face like that. What was it? B that hit me in the face? Bam!
I thought they hit in the face.
But it was so stringent. It literally smells like rubbing alcohol. Where this one, it doesn't hit me till a little bit later.
Yeah. There is some sweetness there to it.
Yeah, like the rubbing alcohol, like
yeah. Do you get that? Like I get a little bit of an alcohol kind of note on there.
Not for probably 4 or 5 seconds after the sniff.
Yeah,
it's not immediate.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, see now coming back to it. 124 people in chat. Love you guys. Thank you for all hanging out with us.
Cool. That's awesome.
I know that of the 124, 120 of them are for Carrie and one of them are for Scott. So I appreciate you guys all being here.
I'll take one, that's for sure.
Yeah. Because none are for me. We made that clear. I can't wait for the shelters to be able to come back from their timeout and see what they have to say.
Trev said that shelters didn't make one demand with him.
Trev is a liar. He's a beautiful, beautiful liar.
Oh, they're full of demands.
Yep.
I know they're gonna make me drink that cinnamon shit.
Oh, Fireball.
Yeah.
That cinnamon shit, she says.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that because I don't like a lot of liquors.
Oh, I'm looking forward to a good PBR though.
Man, I didn't get a timeout last time I joked about man, tough crowd. Oh, shelf turds, it's just fun, man. I like to time people out every once in a while just because it's fun. Oh my God, everybody, drop what you're doing. We have royalty in the building. Mrs. Beverly Porter has joined us. Welcome. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. The mother of the whiskey god, Matthew Porter. Love you, Bev. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Where is he right now? In training or what?
He is either en route or in Kentucky. He is on his way. I think or maybe he leaves. What's today? Sunday. He might leave tomorrow.
He's in training like in Rocky 1, you know?
Yeah, I can see that. He probably just runs around the hotel room with like the Rocky soundtrack going.
Yeah, playing that song in his head.
Yeah.
I love you too. And she says that he is on his way to Kentucky. So.
Okay. I'm hoping he gets when he gets down there, he's got like a big log on his back, like up on his shoulders and stuff. He's down there like, running around with that.
Wasn't that in Rocky 2 when he did that, when he was going against Adolf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you call him?
Adolf.
There's no A.
Dolph
Lundgren.
You know what? I can say it however the hell I want.
Well,
Adolf.
It's Adolf. I think it's actually Adolf Lundgren. I think
it is Adolf Lundgren.
Adolf.
No, it's not.
Yeah. You remember he had that weird mustache? It was Adolf Lundgren.
Yeah.
I know. He was like the next Mr. Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a studly dude. Like, seriously, he was hot.
Jake Miller, when the Wild Turkey 101 hits different when jet lagged. Oh, yeah, that is so true. Oh,
I got to get my shit together here.
Vroom, vroom.
You working your way back through?
I am.
I must break.
Are you out of your cocktail, honey?
No, I'm still sipping.
Oh, I was going to say, why don't you, while we're going through this, you can make another one. Grab something else out of the book.
No, I don't want to
Go on the fly. I must break you.
I already said that.
So did JG.
I was saying that already.
Did you say Dorf goes fishing?
No, but
all right. Well, so I can do something on the show.
But it's what the hell's Dorf?
Dorf is the best.
Dorf's the guy who was that? That was
Tim Conway.
Tim Conway.
Yeah.
He used to he'd sit on his knees. He had really short legs. Looked like
Dorf on golf.
Dorf on golf, and he was Dorf. He was a short. What's a Tim Conway? About 100.
Yeah, he was on like for old people like me who remember like the Carol Burnett show.
I like the Carol Burnett show.
Yeah, there you go. That's what he was on. Yeah, he was on there, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, Richie Z, just like always. There's a blind fight. Nobody knows what's going on, but there is.
Oh, you remember Mr. Benson?
Benson? Yeah, the
butler.
Yep.
The butler. I need a butler. Oy.
Man, B is funky, man.
B's throwing me for a loop as well. Oh, but A is wonderful. Just go back to A. Just go back into it and say, oh yeah, the hell with B. We're just gonna drink A.
I think I will make another one.
Man, oh man.
So good.
Man, he put a pretty good fight. Like, I'm so confused with a lot of this shit, to be honest.
So I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
But I feel like
$1 million.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like because it was getting some reverb, I feel like they're all young.
Really? C I didn't think was young. C I thought had a little bit of age to it. D I thought was younger. But C I didn't.
See, I think that's funny. I think that I still think that C is what I still think C is what I thought it was. How's that?
Okay.
But it's I think it's a younger bourbon. But then D is very similar. I feel like, and I feel they're all similar in age.
And you all think they're on the younger side, hey?
Well, so one of the things that I find with the psychology of all of these things when people send them to you, and I probably shouldn't share this on stream because people are going to start fucking with me. But whenever somebody makes something really tight, like age, he said age within 1 year.
Oh.
So that makes me feel like they're all close.
Oh, interesting.
So if he was going to say that, if he's going to say the age is within 1 year, normally, age within 3 years, couple of years, whatever. But if within 1 year, that's a small tolerance.
Yeah, that is. All right, just so you know, I'm opening what Carrie read before, just so you know. I'm not opening up the answers or anything. I want to read it just to go back through to see if I can get my shit together here.
Yeah, get your shit together.
I know, I'm trying. It's not the first time I've heard that. I'll tell you that.
Jeffery Wack says, I don't even know what's going on. Was I supposed to write down a solution? All right, you know what? The other thing we have to consider is that Jeffery Wack sent them to us, so there may be no psychology
I know.
at all.
That's true. That's true. Age
pure evil. That is very true. All right, I gotta go back into A. I feel A is the one that's throwing me off because it tastes so good. It's got that vanilla-y, toffee-y with a little bit of like not the green apple that I would normally get from an MGP, but an apple-y note.
I would agree with you 100%, to be honest.
So I feel like this is MGP, and I feel like it's something really good.
Yeah. But see, like for me, I'm getting with that one, like that to me has some age to it.
It does to me too, and that's what's throwing me off. So the other three I feel are young, and this one is like really throwing me off. And the nose is so wonderful, and the palate has that little bit of rye to me that's really it's really messing with me.
I wish you guys could see right now my wife like sneaking underneath me to get dog food.
Oh, can I see it?
We're gonna get her on like we're gonna get her on the old like 3 or 4 way.
Yeah, just have to walk through and say hi.
I know she won't do it. I know she won't do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. I know.
Oh,
yeah. A is really good.
This Sugar Kitty says that Jeffery Wack, this page intentionally left blank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably about right.
Oh.
Man, see, I'm not getting the super like young stuff like you are. That's interesting.
Well, and you know what? I honestly, dude, so I screw up proof and age all the time.
Yeah.
So it could be proof that's fucking with me, making me think it's young.
And for me, like I'm not getting anything that's like super like it doesn't seem like heavy proof to me. Like there's nothing that's been blowing me away yet.
I wrote A, B, and C down at the same exact proof point.
Really? Okay, I'm fairly close on A, B, and C. Oh, there she goes.
Oh, see you later.
Smack that ass.
Yeah, a little smack on the ass as she crawls by. So
that's the way it should be.
All right. D is the one that's like really screwing with me.
Oh my god, these are so good.
D is D and B. B is got this weird. It's a weird astringency to it that I can't.
Yeah, I would agree. B has a very unique profile. There's no doubt about it. And D tastes young to me as well. Like really, like fairly young.
These are like the best. Mm.
Your cocktail?
No, the cherries. Mm.
She doesn't eat the cherries.
They're so good.
Welcome to my life, buddy.
There's
Yeah.
a last one in the jar.
Okay, so here's the real challenge. Are you able to tie one with your tongue? Tie a knot?
I can tie a stick with a knot.
Hey, I was just trying to be like a polite gentleman here.
No,
This
the
is
cherry
great.
stem is too little.
Okay. Hey, Kleiner, that's a good one for you there, bud. That's a good one. Good on you, man. Good on you.
Good on me. Yep.
Yeah.
A dead chickmunk. I love your channel too, unless you're not talking about my channel, but thank you.
Slow down your chin. I drink the cherry juice.
You should just chug the cherry juice.
Scott, she doesn't need help.
Oh shit.
Last week she was drinking syrup out of a jar. She's like Buddy the Elf.
And so this is like that brandy soaked cherry. So you know what? This is Woodford Reserve. Why not? Hell not. There's like half a shot in here.
There's no alcohol in there. It's just straight syrup.
I don't even care if I win. Carrie's the most entertaining part of this whole entire thing. So,
Wow.
we should just move on to Tuesday. So,
I thought these were alcohol.
No.
Well, that was no fun. Son of a bitch.
jeez.
Carrie, you gonna make another cocktail?
Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
You all are in for a treat tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go rinse my stuff.
A dead chipmunk. Favorite bourbon for money and in general. I can't. Honestly, I can't say. I mean,
Man.
probably for the money right now, when you can get it, is I really like Eagle Rare when you can get it for $30. I think it's a great bourbon for $30.
Look, I got a fan club. Thank you guys. You guys make me feel so special.
I like even some of the old Foresters and stuff. Some of the 100 for $30. That's a good,
Old Forester 100 is great. See,
Yeah.
my only problem that I get into, like, I love 1910 and 1920.
Yeah.
Now you're getting into a $60 bottle, So is that great for the money or not? It's damn good. I love them. But
that's probably why I go to like the Old Forester 100 quite a bit, because it's got a little bit of that same profile, just maybe not as much complexity. But for $25 or $30, it's a great bourbon.
yeah, I mean, if we could get it regularly.
Oh, you don't get it?
Colonel Taylor Small Batch is one of my favorites as well.
Yeah.
It's fantastic, especially for the MSRP on it. You just never pay that.
Fucking Buffalo Trace.
Yep.
Well, you guys, I know, listening to like Dan and Sean, you guys get Eagle Rare there quite a bit, don't you?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah. See, we don't get it.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
So, what about Buffalo Trace? Do you get that as well?
Oh yeah, we have
You
Buffalo
do? Okay.
Trace. We can still get handles of Buffalo Trace.
Mm.
They got them at our grocery store for $50.
Wow.
Like, yeah, 46.
50.99.
Yeah, man, it's a good kind of like everyday kind of bourbon. It's just easy, if you're not trying to blow yourself away or anything. But
I keep going back to C, and I like it. I like it a lot. So we got to do age within 1 year, proof within 3 points, bourbon or rye, and what was the other one? Distillery.
Stanley,
I have no idea distillery on B or D.
Stanley wants to know if you need a small batch.
A small batch, what?
I don't know.
Where's he at?
probably Taylor or something.
Because she's the shiznit, also for the entertainment of all. Do you need a small batch of EHT? I will always take a small batch of EHT.
Yeah, it used to be around, and man, you can't find any of that shit anymore, hardly.
Dries up and disappears.
Yeah.
JP, I have not had Crown Royal Peach because that just doesn't sound good to me. But I still have my Crown Maple.
We have Crown Peach upstairs.
I know, but I don't like it.
You said you haven't had it.
Yeah, that's true too. I know I won't like it. And we have Crown Caramel.
Salted caramel, yeah.
And we have Crown Apple. But the coveted one is the Crown Maple.
Mm. Yeah, we've got a guy, a local company by us that finishes a bourbon, and they're like with their own maple and stuff. Man, it's so good.
Yum. That sounds delicious.
It's really good.
Crown doesn't make the Crown Maple anymore. They discontinued it. So I will only drink out of it if there's a special occasion.
Yeah. Jake Miller says, "Yeah, Carrie, we know you love syrup. We're gonna."
I'll send you a sample of this. It's called Blue Ash Farms, and they finish it with their own maple syrup. So
nice. Yeah,
so,
thank you.
Yeah,
I would appreciate that.
It's really good. They do a honey one too, which actually when we did a get together not that long ago. I think it was beginning of August. The Blue Ash Farm honey bourbon that they did beat out the Belle Meade honey bourbon.
Oh, okay.
So I was a little bit surprised, but
I will take spoonfuls of real honey right out of the bottle.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not my favorite. I still like maple syrup better than honey.
Yeah.
But I look forward to that maple sample. Thank you.
I would imagine between Michigan and Wisconsin, we get a fair amount of maple syrup stuff. That's for sure. So
yeah, maple and honey both. We get lots of honey here too.
Yeah.
Lots of clove. Do you get lots of clove honey?
Yeah,
too?
there's quite a bit of that.
Yeah. What's the other honey? There's clove, and then is it wildflower? No.
I don't know. We pretty much only get clove honey here.
But there's two on the store rack. There's
the one that comes in the little bear. There's the bear honey.
That's the clove honey.
No, there's bear honey and there's bee honey.
Yeah, I like bear honey better. It's way
bear
better.
Honey's the best.
Yeah.
Hot Buttery Roll says Mrs. Hot Buttery Rolls loves all those Crown flavors except peach too, Carrie.
Nice. See? We're on the same page.
Thrasher, don't you dare retract the message. Let your freak flag fly, baby.
Thrasher. So I would agree. So like what Taconic Distillery out of New York is doing, they're doing some really good things, and their rye whiskey is fantastic there. It's really good.
Stanley says to get me a Widow Jane Decadence.
Oh, finished in maple syrup or maple cast. That sounds good.
Clover and agave. You guys have a lot of agave plants over there in Michigan, or what?
Oh, they're growing everywhere.
We do have
our own.
I figured you guys were probably a close second to like tequila makers, I would imagine. So
for sure,
yeah.
Mexico followed closely by Michigan.
So
I can see that.
Have a mangava that I bring indoors every winter. And he's hanging out in our kitchen. Does that count?
Sure. Yeah, it counts. Of course it counts.
But
yeah, of course it counts.
Yes, Porter Wilson 2020. So, I literally drank syrup from the bottle last Sunday.
This is something I almost never do, Scott. I usually pour 1 ounce and then I save 1 ounce.
Yeah.
I'm going back to A.
Oh, you like A that much, eh? I've got to go back to A a little bit. I kind of slacking on the A.
JG said Whiskey Dick had a good episode about maple finished in bourbon barrels.
Whiskey Dick had a good episode? About what? Just kidding, Bill. Just kidding.
Oh, that smells really sweet.
That's fantastic. Try it. Tell me what you think. Just try it.
Do I have to?
Scott.
Yeah, A is good.
Try it, Carrie. Come on, try A, Carrie.
Do I have to?
Yep.
Of course you do.
So good.
I have to talk myself. It's a mental thing.
JC Bishop. It goes for $32.99 by us. Eagle Rare does.
Porter Wilson. He doesn't need any help.
That's Barn Door.
I know. I like saying Porter Wilson.
Yeah, Scary Keeper. We were shocked. We were shocked too.
How'd you get it in your eye?
I swirled and it backsplashed.
This is Carrie's first day drinking.
This is the best.
Oh my God, it went right in my eyeball.
Do you have any idea? Have you wrote anything down for B&D yet? I've wrote down proof and age with question marks. Distilleries, I don't have a clue.
Yeah, I'm horrible with like the distillery stuff. Like I only know when someone tells me what it is. That's when I know. I'm horrible with that.
Here, is it good? That's weird.
My tongue is burning.
Carrie didn't like A.
Your tongue is burning.
My tongue was burning like it was acid.
Carrie just turned into a Ralph Wiggum meme. It tastes like burning.
Tastes like burning. Oh man.
Look at my eyes were watering even.
Oh, they are. They're clearer and beautiful, more beautiful than usual. Oh my God.
Man, B is good.
B?
I like B kind of. You don't like B, hey?
B's my fourth place.
Really?
Wants to know your thoughts on Angel's Envy and Knob Creek.
Angel's Envy was fantastic 5 years ago, and it's gone downhill ever since. And Knob Creek is not my jam. It's
really, you're not a Knob Creek guy, hey?
There's some of the 15-year is really good.
Yeah.
The 12-year just
really.
I know
it burns.
I'm trying to answer a question.
I
know that it's a great value for 12-year for what it is, and a lot of people love it. It's just for me, it just doesn't do it. It's not my thing.
What's your like as far as like brand or distillery? Do you lean towards like maybe like Buffalo Trace or where do you lean? Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah.
It fits my palate. It's nice. I started out drinking Blanton's, and so that kind of shaped the beginning of my palate a little bit. Yeah. But I like Wild Turkey too, and that's distinctly different from Buffalo Trace.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the problem that I have with Knob Creek and Booker's and all that stuff is that they get even like any Heaven Hill product is like it's all peanuts. Like all I get is fucking peanuts.
See, and that's interesting that you say that, because like for me, like some of the stuff I'll get, but like I don't know, like Knob Creek is probably one of the few things that I don't get that on. Like I don't get super heavy peanutty. I get much more like that chocolatey sweetness that I get from Knob Creek that I don't get from like that a lot of other people get, which is good because like, trying to drink like Evan Williams, like Bottled and Bond. I mean, it's so like peanutty and peanut butter that it's so dominant at times. So
see, the difference that I have is there's some things that I love peanut butter on.
Yeah.
When it gets into like straight peanut, then it overpowers everything else for me, for my palate.
Yeah.
So what I get like with a Knob Creek a lot of times, especially the 12-year, as it gets older, it starts to that peanutty mellows out and I get more sweet oak.
Okay.
So like the 15-year, I do actually really enjoy the 15-year, but like what ends up happening is all I get is that dry shell of the peanut.
Oh, okay.
But if I could get a sweet peanut butter,
yeah,
I could jam on that. That's fine because I can pull other things out with that. When it's just that it overpowers everything. That's all I get, and I have to really work to try to pull something out of it. And like I don't want to drink something I got to work for. Like that's not what I want to do.
Sugar Kitty, you send us a truckload of Snickers, and I will hunt you down, and you will pay for a lifetime membership to the fitness center and the liposuction doctor.
That's okay.
Yeah.
What was your reply to that?
No, I was just gonna say, like for me, like I get much more of that like peanut shell with Beam and more peanut buttery stuff with like Heaven Hill. That's how I get a little bit more of that. But I don't get it as much on the Knob Creek. Like for some reason, there's something about that I get much more sweetness on that stuff than I do some of the other things within their line. But
Yep. And so Alec just said, what did you think of Evan Williams 23 when we had it? It was all peanuts. Exactly. It was all peanuts. It was all, you pulled the peanuts out and you mashed them in with vanilla and toffee and sweet oak. And it was amazing.
Yeah.
So the Evan Williams 23 was fantastic because the peanuts did not overpower everything else in it. It was complex enough that there were some other things in it. When all I get is peanuts.
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well, that's Baker's, that's Booker's, that's this. I mean, it just that's Heaven Hill. That's what that is.
Yeah, and that's the one thing with
C tastes like peanut butter.
Yeah,
but C tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup to me. So I think that C is Peerless because my Peerless small batch tastes exactly like a Reese's peanut butter cup, and so does C.
Huh, interesting.
So there, I let a cat out of the bag for you.
And that's interesting because I've literally never had the Peerless bourbon. So if this is, I have no idea what this is. So I've not had that. So I don't even have a frame of reference for what this is, but there's definitely a little bit of that nuttiness to it for sure.
Alex said he was not a fan of the Evan Williams 23, and I was a huge fan of it. I liked it. I liked it a lot. And generally, Alec and I's palates are very, very similar.
You know, and that was the one nice thing with the Evan Williams 23 is that when you drink that, like you would never ever think that was aged 23 years. The balance and complexity of that, like they nail that one. It's so good.
I would have, if you would have put me to the test and said, what is it? In fact, I think I did. I said it's 12 to 15 years old.
Yeah.
Because for me, when it gets into the sweet oak,
yeah,
when you can pull sweet oak out, that's the 15 or 12 to 15 year range. Starts to get up to the 20, and then you're getting a little bit of funk to it.
Yeah.
So how they avoided the funk with a 23, I have no idea, but they nailed it this year. It was
Scary Peeper, where do you find jumbo Cajun boiled peanuts? I'm interested.
In the South, they're all over the place. They boil their peanuts in the South. I don't know why they boil. We dry roast them up here. That's how it should be done.
What's the difference?
You know why they boil them, right?
Because Jimmy Carter wants it done that way.
They eat the whole goddamn shell. They just eat it all.
Wait, what?
They eat the whole shell.
No, they eat it all.
Yeah, the shell and everything. They get the roughage and everything.
Like really hurt on the way out.
No, they boil it.
I know, but still, all that fiber.
Yeah,
that helps you shit. That's why they do it.
Yeah.
Huh? Why would you eat the shell?
But even if they don't boil, like I've had boiled peanuts in a bag that were unshelled.
Yeah.
And they just taste different. They taste. This is gonna sound really weird. They taste squeaky in my teeth.
Scary Peeper says nobody eats the shell.
I don't know. Like I know like a lot of people like from New Orleans and even like the southern part of Florida, where they will boil a lot of the peanuts. They'll just eat it all. They'll just eat the whole goddamn thing.
Is Amy home from New Orleans? Because she said, wait, what? We eat the shells? Never.
Boiled peanuts do suck.
Oh,
they're terrible.
All right. I've seen a lot of people eat the goddamn shells, which is like amazing to me, but whatever.
Will Henderson said not in Georgia.
Julie L loves boiled peanuts, never eating the shells. There we go. So
okay.
Tell Scott to eat a bag of dicks.
I guess.
No shells here.
Well, Alex says the old Fitz 14 was all peanuts too. Yeah, all Heaven Hill products are all peanuts.
Scary Peeper said wrong. That's some backwoods shit. I'm city Philly. Ryan Tarpey says he eats the shells.
We got some shit going on with shell eaters.
We do.
Shell eaters.
I never thought I would get into this kind of conversation about whether to eat the shell or not to eat it.
It's like circumcised or uncircumcised.
So a dead chipmunk threw a $2 super chat out and wants to know, ever tried New Glarus beer and what's your favorite light beer? And yes, I have tried many New Glarus beers.
Yeah.
I love the Grand Cru. I love their
Spotted Cow.
Well, Spotted Cow is a perfect lawnmower beer. I've got some in my fridge right now. So one of my really good friends is from Madison, and he goes home all the time and brings me back New Glarus. So I have some different porters and some bourbon barrel aged stouts and some stuff from New Glarus that they make a great product. So yes, a dead chipmunk. Love New Glarus. And Scotty can probably expand a little more on that. Yeah, they do. They do a really nice job. I know, like Spotted Cow, that was one of their kind of like their things that got them really on the map for the most part. But yeah, they do a really good job. Like Longhorn is really nice, which is kind of like their like Oktoberfest or whatever it may be. But it's a really good one. They
they have a lot of stuff. They've kind of expanded a lot of things, and yeah, they're not that far from me. Probably an hour and a half or so.
And they just had like all their cows or like a bunch of cows like got out of a pen not too long ago and were walking around New Glarus.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear about that.
My buddy Gary, that's from Madison, he's like sent me a thing. He's like, hey, even the cows know where to find the beer. They all got out of this farmer's pen and they went to New Glarus. They're walking around the parking lot. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's not New Glarus is not a big town. It's very like Swedish. It's like being in like little Switzerland almost for the most part. So
you think that B is one of your favorite? I have B rated.
I don't know. I wouldn't say one. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go back through right now and just kind of I'm going to go like A through D and just kind of see if I can hone in a little bit on some of this.
I'm hung up as a mother on the distilleries.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a distillery, kudos to you. Like, I'm horrible with the distillery.
Well, I already told you I think A is MGP and I think C is Peerless.
Yeah.
And that other than, and I don't, is Peerless actually the distillery? I mean, they
do all their stuff. They don't do any sourcing or anything like that.
Okay, so that's it. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's it. As soon as I taste it, I'm like, that's tastes exactly like my Peerless small batch. It's so good. But B, I have no idea other than the fact that it's definitely fourth for me. It's not my jam at all.
I'm just not getting a lot of proof on this stuff. Like, I'm not getting.
What are you thinking proof wise on it? Like under 100?
No, not there. Like, I'm at that, like between that 100 and 105-ish, like in that range somewhere. Like, there's nothing that jumps out that it's like, that's got like a little bit of proof to it. That's like for me anyway.
So I told you that my first three are all the same proof.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. You're under. Do you think you're under 100 then on some of these?
I didn't say that. I just said my first three are all the same proof.
Okay.
Where's Buffalo Trace?
On the bottom shelf. You see Buffalo Trace?
There it is.
Man, B is funky. There's something about I can't wait to find out what the hell B is, because it's
there's something slightly familiar about B, but it's just I just don't like it.
For me, B's got this like nutty characteristic to it. There's this like nuttiness to it.
So you know what I'm pulling out of B?
What's that?
I'm pulling I want to be a high rye mash bill, but I missed the boat.
Oh.
It's like whatever B is, and I'm going to pour a little bit more of it cuz I'm out cuz I can't figure it out. But what I think is that they're trying to use whatever this is trying to be rye forward.
Yeah.
But it's missing. It's
like B.
It's hitting astringently and off-putting.
B for me is like something that's got an older whiskey profile to it for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Wow, really?
There's something about it that's like giving me
I think it's so young.
See, and I'm getting like a little bit of the opposite. Maybe not like it's like super young or anything, but I'm getting this older like whiskey profile to it.
Jeffery Wack says, "Hey, Destination Bourbon, 50% of the time you're right every time."
That's true. That's a good one, Jeffrey. That's good.
Scary Peter says, "Looking forward to the reveal on this. It's going to be interesting." Yeah, because Scott and I are like way off, and I'm starting to question what the hell I'm actually doing here. Because if you guys paid any attention, when Scott and Jason did their live, I want to know how the hell Jason won, because Jason had 0 proofs, not even close on any of them. Scott murdered the proofs. Every single one, he was dead on. He murdered them.
Yeah,
and
we were close.
Lost to Jason from some weird technicality. I don't know how that worked. But
I think it was called house rules, I think is what it was.
That might be it.
Yeah.
That might be it.
Yeah. Man. D. See, like for me, like D is last for me. Like there's just something about D that I don't get down with the D, so that's probably why I don't like it. So
so D is my third and B is my last. But what I'm getting, so actually it's funny because DC said, could B be finished? What do you think of that?
Oh,
Could it be finished?
I got to pour a little bit more to see.
It's so weird.
The only the only thing is sometimes with like finished whiskeys, you get like much more like color on them a lot of times. But I mean, I don't think it's like a sherry or anything like that. But
no, it's definitely not wine finished.
No,
you know what? It could. Is there? I don't know that I've ever had one. Have you ever had a bourbon finished in a rye barrel?
No, I don't think so. That's interesting.
Yeah, the root.
Man.
That was Verner's and Buffalo Trace. It's not that good. Can't lie. Yeah, I'm not shaking that one. Sorry.
Why didn't you just drink your Howler Head? You know you like that.
Because I didn't know how the banana would go with Verner's.
You know what? Since you got Buffalo Trace here, I'm going to cheat.
Man, it's crazy. Like I like B.
Definitely MGP.
That's crazy. It's crazy. I like B. I don't know what the hell it is about B. B is like funky, but I like it for some reason. I know you don't, but man, there's something about B. Like D, I don't care for.
All I want to say is Charlie Downton, happy birthday, dude. 10 years old. That is a major milestone. That's a big day in a man's life. So Charlie,
10 years old.
You're the best, dude. Happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing day.
I hope your dad got you the new Nintendo 5 or PlayStation 5. Yeah. Tell him I said so.
Well, that just probably went in a totally different direction. But happy birthday, Charlie.
Happy birthday.
Everybody, look at all these people in chat, Charlie. All these people, 131 people are loving you right now and wanting to wish you a happy birthday, buddy.
That's awesome. Happy birthday, buddy.
10 years old, big day in a man's life. That's fantastic.
Wait till you're 13.
Oh, man. You're liking A, right?
I love A. Absolutely love it. I've gone back to it like 2 or 3 times too. And I just love it.
See, like A for me has a really heavy Buffalo Trace profile. Like apple, there's an apple to it. Like,
so I just actually smelled the Buffalo Trace, and then I smelled. So Carrie's got the Buffalo Trace out, and I've got that Sazerac Buffalo Trace profile, and then I go back to this, and this is totally. If you do exactly what I did. You've got Buffalo Trace there, right? Or you've got a Sazerac product, Elmer or something that you can smell. If you do that and then you compare this A is definitely more of an MGP than it is Buffalo Trace.
That's the one thing with like Buffalo Trace. It's always so sweet.
It's not in Verner's.
Oh man!
But it's still now. Go back and smell A, and you'll notice the difference almost immediately.
Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, maybe not.
It's literally that. So MGP has this. It's an amazing like.
What if that's a smoke wagon?
Like a burnt caramel.
Yeah.
Like, so good. Oh, you think smoke wagon? That could be.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's a little bit like you said. I mean, it does have a bit of an MGP profile to it, but
don't take my word for it. I'm probably.
No, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna probably miss on all this shit, but
Carrie's drinking Diet Verner's and Buffalo Trace. How is that?
That's a hell of a mixture right there.
Went and did
if it was me, I'd go back to the heavy cherry syrup if it was me, but whatever.
Oh, God, that is awful. Just go.
No, I'm going to drink it. I'm going to drink it.
That's bad. Don't even do it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't want to waste.
Maybe we got to get the couple stream like around Christmas or something. Get one of those like right around there or the holidays where it can really go to town or something.
You are so welcome, Morgan, and I'm so glad that your son is gonna had a great birthday. And if just us saying happy birthday to him puts a smile on his face, we'll do that as often as we can. You're a great guy, great dad, and we love to support you. You support us. Thanks, buddy.
Would you get him for his birthday? We want to know. What was his big gift?
Yeah, Brian says add maple syrup. It'll probably be good.
Where is it?
The fridge upstairs. Oh, yeah. There we go. Buddy, the elf's back.
DC said on one of these like Midwinter's Night Dram. I don't know about that. I don't think there's anything like that.
No, none of these are anywhere close to that. These are
no.
I don't know. So I may be ruining it, but for what I've got written down, Scott, I don't think any of them are Rise.
No, I've got it a 4-way sweep as well. So
yeah, I wrote bourbons for all 4. Although I wrote high rye bourbon, and I did that just for my own benefit to see if I'm smart or not. SMRT, am I smart? 41 in chat. Look at 142.
Good.
If we can get to 175, I'll give away a bottle of Antique 107 to everybody that gives a $5 super chat. Hell, I'll just give away a.
Let's go 175. 175. Let's go. Yeah.
We got probably a half hour. Start those super chats coming. We'll give away a 107.
Man.
Holy shit. I'm telling you, A is the fucking bomb.com.
Man. There is something that I dig about B. I don't know what it is, but man.
That is so good.
Did you drink out of the bottle again?
I think for a second there, it's me like
it already tastes bad, but this tastes good, so it just makes this taste better.
I think for like 1 second there, Carrie like forgot she was even live streaming. It was just like, this is the best thing ever right here. This is the best cocktail ever.
Creamy.
She's literally Buddy the Elf. She just drinks syrup out of the bottle.
This is
unbelievable.
What's that called? The Furry Rose?
No, it's.
Who said there's fur?
Mike Franklin, syrup chugging time. Oh, here we go. Amy Bohm, $5. Oh, hell yeah, I'm in for 107.
All right, so we should probably mention all these other people now. Like since I know like you mentioned it early on, but Tuesday night we're gonna go head to head again on my channel. So we're gonna battle again. We'll see how. And thanks to Amy. Amy sent the samples for Tuesday night. So thank you.
Amen. Yeah, absolutely. AB Cigar says Team Scott, so I don't care if he wins or not. He's not getting it. Will Henderson, I like the 107. Cheers, guys. Steve Dameron, $4.99.
Thanks, Steve, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Steve. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he's subscribed. $5 to help Scary Peeper buy that PS5 that Carrie promised. Yes.
Well, you know what? Our 15-year-old wants a PlayStation 5, but he said he's going to buy it himself.
A Dead Chipmunk. What games do you have behind you? I have Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, Street Fighter 1, 2, and 3, Golden Tee, Galaga, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Asteroid, Centipede.
I gotta make my.
I mean,
on the Asteroid Centipede one, there's a bunch of other games that don't matter. But
games on that one.
Galaga and Golden Tee are the ones I play all the time.
I think only older people like our generation appreciate standing at an arcade game and just going to town on those things. There's nothing like it.
Oh, it's my absolute favorite. I sit down here, like my buddies come over and we play. So I'm like, Richie Z, $10 super chat. Thanks, brother.
Cheers, Richie.
Sylv 2. he worked for my father all summer, so he has plenty of money to buy his own PlayStation.
Julielle, not for a bottle win, but because we love you. Okay, so now that I'm doing this, hey Trevor, are you still in here? Can you any one of my mods? Like okay, there we go. Thanks, Trev. Trev just has got you all entered in the giveaway. Thanks, buddy. I talk a lot of shit, and Trev backs it up for me, so that's why I love him. He's the best. Thank you, buddy.
Giveaway shit. Like, if you don't have someone paying attention, you're like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. So
I know. I start saying shit, and then like guys like Trev step up and go, I got you, fam. Just
thank God.
Steve Dameron says the next time you go to Dallas, visit the National Video Game Museum in Frisco.
Okay. Deal. Chris, $5 super chat. Always wanted to try Antique 107. Well, good luck, my brother. I hope you win it. Wow. It's a good bottle. Great bottle.
Yeah, when I was visiting Jason, I don't know, a few weeks back or whatever it was, Ohio had a shit ton of it. I picked up I think 8 of them when I was there. $50. We don't get it at all ever. And it's just a nice drinking bourbon, you know.
I haven't seen Antique 107 on a shelf in Michigan in 4 years.
Yeah.
I see every once in a while a Weller Special Reserve will freak its way in, or a 12 will come in somewhere and somebody will try to sell it for $400. But
yeah,
never 107. Just don't see it. But you go an hour or 3 hours south of us to Ohio. So it's everywhere.
Yep. And how ridiculous is that they sell like the Weller 12 for $300 or $400? That's ridiculous.
I would pay so much more for 107 than Weller 12 any day of the week.
I agree.
John T. Mario by far. Syrup for Carrie. I like some Mario Kart. So I actually have
Super Mario
on this TV over here. Yeah, this one.
I didn't play Mario Kart.
I have a Nintendo that has like 400 games on it. It has like the original Punch Out. Has all the like old school. Remember playing Super Tecmo Bowl?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I have all that on there, and then it also has all the Marios and Mario Karts and all that shit on it. So I just sit at that big TV back there and play Mario, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, for me, like Atari and ColecoVision were the two I got like very close to each other, and they were like the best. I mean, they were the worst, but they were the best because it was the only shit that you could like not have to go to an arcade to play.
Oh, dude, playing Excite Bike. Remember playing Excite Bike?
Oh yeah, I love that.
Jumping and moving all over the place.
Yeah.
Contra was my jam.
Oh, Contra.
I loved Contra.
Super Contra, left, right, left,
down,
right.
up, down, left, right. Yeah.
Blackfly, syrup for the win. Jason Fraley. Yeah, Frawley. Weller is always lottery in Virginia, so I'm in.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, I wish I had more to give away. I mean, shit, that's crazy that it's lottery stuff. Carrie,
I think Ohio and Texas get it all, I think, is what it seems like.
So last night, Shayla Whiskey Central did a Patreon only Zoom call. Yeah. And one of the guys in there was talking about Weller being like Sazerac does certain markets. And so Ohio has such a diverse market that Weller jumps all over Ohio's market as a test market to see how their products sell within the market. So that's a reason that Ohio gets all of the Weller products that they get, which makes absolute perfect sense. I never knew that or thought of that. But yeah, read Morgan.
Well, and it's kind of nice with it being a controlled state. So, like whatever the MSRP is, that's what you're going to buy the stuff for,
And you can use the app that actually says where the shit is.
Yep. Yep.
You saved $5 today on a cookie cake? Scary peeper. Way to go. I'm a coupon clipper too. I want you awesome people to have it. Awesome live tonight. Thanks, Mike, Scott, and Carrie.
So all of you guys, I know Scott actually has more subs than me because Scott's a fucking straight out baller. But any of you guys that are my peeps that aren't subbed to Scott, go over to My Bourbon Journey and sub. And I know that Trev will drop a link, or Andrew or Alex, somebody will drop a link for Scott's channel in the chat. But make sure you go over there and hit that sub button. What he does is so much fun, and his lives are so much fun. He's just a great guy. I mean, him and I are so similar. We have such a great time when we hang out together. So if you like this content, which you're here, so I assume you do, you'll really love Scott's content.
Well, and I
appreciate that.
Another live with Scott again soon.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah.
Where's my bed?
You guys are coming over. Bring your sleeping bags. We're doing it live right here, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, 8:00 on Tuesday.
Maybe I should start now until Tuesday night drinking maple syrup nonstop.
And okay, so like normal, I know that's your channel thing, but like you get a cocktail going, get that book open, get another cocktail for Tuesday night. Let's go.
Awesome.
Get another one going.
Yeah, I actually found one as I was leafing through it tonight that it's going to be the bomb.diggity.com. And I swear to God, Monday I will post the ingredients. So maybe some of you guys would like to join me and do it with me and sample a little of the goodness that I'm having too.
Maybe some of you'd like to join and do it with Carrie.
Yeah.
Maybe it will be a cocktail.
It only costs a $5 super chat. I'm pretty sure about that.
That's it,
right?
That's it.
David Babb says $5. We don't get Weller here in North Carolina. Well, hopefully you win and you'll get a bottle of it. So I honestly I wish that I could send it out to all you guys. I mean, it's back when so Scott will remember this too because Scott and I are a couple of old fucks, but
yeah.
Back when in the day you could go in, you could pick up Elmer T. Lee, you could pick up any of this shit on the shelf. It just sat there. Yep. And this Antique 107 sat on the shelf at $29.99. You could buy it for $30. Yep. You could buy Weller Special Reserve for $20. So it went 20, 30, 40. Actually 20, 30, 30 because Weller 12 was $30 too.
Yeah.
It just sat there. Nobody wanted
it. And Elmer was $40 all day long. All at $39.99
$39.99 all day long.
Yep.
So no, Cline did not offer me.
All right, here we'll do this. So whoever doesn't win tonight, the Antique 107, come back over on Tuesday. I'll do one for a 107. So if you don't win tonight, you got another chance for a 107 on Tuesday night. So
there you go.
Nice.
So we got a 107 for every $5 tonight. And we're going to have a 107 for every $5 on Tuesday on Scott's channel, which I've seen that all the mods, because you guys are the fucking greatest, have all dropped Scott's link. So if you guys aren't subbing to Scott, make sure you sub that so that we can get over and hang with him on Tuesday.
Yep.
Asher, oh my goodness. That's amazing. Thank you. Seriously, you had the best summer job ever, but unfortunately, Ben didn't have it as good for you. My father owns a concrete company, so he was busting concrete all summer.
So we got Stanley Wagner for $5. Was hunting. He just got back, has 130 bottles. He finally bought an old Grand Dag 114. That sounds about right, Stanley, but you're going to love it. And then Sherry G, running late tonight. Sorry I missed most of it, but I'm glad you're here. I am so glad you're here, and thanks for getting in on the giveaway tonight.
So before you talk anymore, just real quick, I'm interjecting, okay? Because that's what I do.
You sure you want her on Tuesday?
Yeah. We'll do it.
So far, this is my favorite maple syrup, this hardwood gold. Yeah, hardwood. 3-bean infused maple syrup. Oh my God. Seriously, it's the most smooth. It's so creamy and rich, and it's filled with coffee, cocoa, and vanilla. What's your favorite? And where should I get your favorite syrup? Because I need more syrup. I'm almost out.
So Buddy the Elf likes a syrup that comes in a bottle that's this size that costs $20. So just so you know, the palate of the girl you're talking to is comparative, saying that she wants syrup that's $20 that's this size. So
that's 8 ounces.
The best part about the syrup description was it should have followed with like a 1-888 number. If you call now.
That's how every time she talks, I think I'm like, all right, so what are we gonna get on a sex chat line? What's going on here?
I can't help it.
A dead chipmunk. Ever try old fashions or go to super clubs? I don't know what a super club is, but I drink old fashions all the time.
Oh yeah.
I actually put a recipe out for old fashioned, which is my favorite. So good.
Here, let me ask you guys this. So, like for an old fashioned by you, if you go to a bar and order an old fashioned, will it be whiskey or brandy for you?
It'll be whiskey.
Okay, so for us, it'll be brandy.
Really?
Yeah, it's we consume the most brandy of all 50 states. So like here, if I order an old fashioned, they will make it with like probably Corbel unless I ask for whiskey.
Oh,
No shit.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Roland Azorio. $5. Why not? We have it here, but it's hard as hell to get and has to be asked for by name since they don't shelf it. And Stanley Wagner with another $5. Traverse City barrel strength price. It runs 90 to 100 out here. That's about right. Yep.
So we were there just 2 weeks ago where we got the amazing maple syrup, may I add? My secret stash, literally. Yeah, Traverse City, they don't mess around.
No, Traverse City.
No, their barrel strength is by far like the best that they produce. So
yeah. Every Traverse City I have is barrel strength. I don't have anything else.
And
is it their own stuff now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're not
still their own.
Not all of it.
Oh,
no,
okay. I knew they were still sourcing, but
they had MGP. They went they went to Dickel, and then they went back to MGP.
Nobody should ever go to Dickel.
I know they learned, but they have some of their own distillate. But it's some of their older stuff is still MGP barrels. AB
cigar. So I can definitely. So bar dice is like one of the things that's like kind of tried and true here. So every little dive bar you go into, it's kind of like bar dice, like ship captain crew. It's just one of those things. It's hard to explain in terms of like. I don't know. It just, you kind of have to know it. It's like kind of like cribbage. I don't know if anybody knows what the hell cribbage is
my grandmother is on a cribbage.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like that or sheep's head or something. It's a very Midwestern type of thing, but you go in any little dive bar here in Wisconsin, you play bar dice with the bartender for a drink or whatever it is. And it's just ways to get like more drinks.
Cribbage is a little more complex.
Yeah. Cribbage, cribbage, you're not like sitting at a bar playing, like it's hardcore. So.
Yeah, it's like euchre.
There you go. Yeah, there's not many people who understand what the hell we're talking about right now.
Right, but I'm the euchre girl.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm pretty competitive, and you'll become a fucker before you know it.
And euchre is one of those things you have to grow up playing, probably like with your grandparents to understand what that is. So kind of.
I learned during lunch in high school.
Mm-hmm.
After you're done eating, you know how because we couldn't leave campus.
Yeah. Okay.
She walked across the street to smoke.
No, I didn't smoke, but I definitely drank. But I didn't,
smokers.
I didn't.
She stood on the corner with the smokers.
I was a burnout, but with my fringe jacket, you know.
Nice.
Why not?
Nice.
But I started in high school in the lunch in the locker.
Yeah. Hey, if the maple syrup isn't kicking in now, I don't know what is.
it's probably the maple syrup.
Oh, for sure.
But, so yeah, I was a teenager when I learned, and
all right. Hey, we still have a bonus here, and it's already 10:40. So
okay.
What do you have all your stuff done?
I basically do. I don't have Distillery, but let me just throw something down.
That's what I did. I just wrote down distilleries. I don't know if they're right, wrong, indifferent. David Fettern never had Weller. How does it separate itself from the rest? A local had A107. What's a good trigger price? Cheers. So Antique 107, it's gone up for MSRP lately. So right now, Antique 107 MSRP is $50. So if you can get 107 from 50 to probably 70, I would not pay over 70 for it personally. Yeah, I would struggle because I'm able to get it for 50. I would actually struggle paying 70 for it, but if I couldn't get it, I probably would pay 70 for it. Special reserve, I wouldn't pay over $30 for. Weller 12. Honestly, I swear to God, I would not pay over $50 for Weller 12. The only reason I would ever buy Weller 12 is to make poor man's pappy.
Yeah.
So I don't fall for the hype. 107 is the best product they make aside from that single barrel, which is damn good.
And if you want to join Patreon, you'll get more exclusive one-on-one with Mr. Destination Primetime Cline himself. And every once in a while, guess what? You'll get a little glimpse of an extra me in there too.
Oh, I gotta get on that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you're not a patron, man, of mine?
No, I need to get on board.
What the hell are you doing?
I know.
We're gonna end this early.
I'm a slacker.
No, it's cool. I mean, we do some cool, fun patron stuff. I'm working on getting my logo finalized. I've got like 5 or 6 different actual logos. So this one that you see up in the corner this way, right here, it's really, really hard to put that onto merchandise because of the X-ray.
Yeah.
So I'm working on like 5 or 6 different actual logos that I want to do to put on merchandise. So once I get those done, I'm gonna have all my Glens and everything out, and all of my patrons that are due Glens, which are actually coming up like next month. So I've got to get that done so I can get you your stuff.
And we'll have apparel, and I'm gonna pick up the apparel, so you guys will have some cool shit.
So once that all happens, that'll all be out there. So I'm super excited for that.
So before that, Scary Peeper wants to know, what are you doing with your life, Scott?
That's a deep one. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Oh my God. I don't even know how to answer that question.
So if you guys haven't checked out his channel, though, Scott has some really cool things going on. So one thing Scott does a little different from me is he does some really cool bourbon reviews. So he's more of a review type channel.
Yeah.
But he does his reviews with his flair, his personality in the reviews. So you're not going to get just a review that's, oh yeah, well, when I taste this, I get vanilla and toffee and caramel. It's going to be, would I buy this or would I not buy this?
Yeah.
Should you buy this or should you not buy this based off of what you're looking at? And he's got a great palate, and I think it's something that you guys could all really get down with, because he's a lot like me. So you guys will love Scott. So make sure you're subbing to what he's got.
Yeah, and sometimes that's where it would be fun to be able to do it with, like, how like Dan and Sean do it, to have somebody to work off of, and to be able to like kind of like allow your personality to come out a little bit. Sometimes with mine's a little bit more formal. I don't always want it to be that way, but it kind of is that sometimes, but I still have fun with it, and hopefully everybody kind of appreciates that anyway. So
yeah, I mean, it actually took me, I'll be 100% honest with you, it took me a minute to follow you, because I watched a couple of your reviews and I'm like, I agree with what he's saying, but I don't know if this guy's my guy.
Yeah.
And then I watched one live, and I'm like, oh, he's totally my guy. This is totally my guy.
And the funny part is, like, my wife even says the same thing. She's like, how you do your reviews is kind of like the opposite of how you are. Cause I like to have fun. I like to be funny with things and have a good time. But my reviews at time will come across as very like by the book ish kind of. And it's kind of tough, because what am I going to do? Tell like a joke to myself or something? I mean, it's like, whatever, but. So.
No, but that's exactly right. I mean, you're looking into the screen, you're trying to like sort everything out. I completely get it, because I do like all of my actual videos, all 4 of them are just me.
But I have more ideas for him to start doing more.
Yeah, you should do more like formal, like a formal-ish review. You've got a good palate. You are very knowledgeable, and
I hate it.
But
I know it is hard. It is. I know it's very like by the book and stagnant and all of that.
But you know what, dude? That's honestly, that's just not what I want to do. I want to talk about where we're gonna go, what we can find, and like one thing that actually my boy Alec, AB Cigars Alec, told me, he's like, dude, start telling stories about what you found when you're out in the market. I can't travel right now because of COVID, and it's killing me. Yeah. But he's like,
killing me too.
Talk about all of the places that you have gone. When you were in this town, tell a story about where you're at. I was thinking that people wanted to only see where I was at, but I could kind of like bring it all together and say, when you're in this town, see this, do that. Yep. Because of all the stories and the stuff that him and I've talked about. He's like, dude, that's got to be an episode, man. Do that.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. You know, and here's the thing, like people at the end of the day, people want to be entertained. So if you can mix in like some good like whiskey content with some entertainment, you've kind of nailed it. And that's I mean, you're good at that. You're very like personable, like people like, you know, they know you, they like your personality. So yeah, you're perfect for that kind of stuff. You know,
and it's fun. It's fun. I mean, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Stanley Wagner says he wants to see Carrie's cocktail merchandise. Never gonna happen.
It'll be a cock with a tail.
Which is why it's never gonna happen.
No, it will. I'll make sure of it. There. I'll have some cool stuff. I'll have some cool stuff for everyone.
All right. So where are we at here? We got 4 bourbons.
Yeah.
You got your shit together?
I think so. Let's fire away.
All right. No. Yeah, you can open that, but we're gonna say what we have first.
Okay, you guys say what you have.
So I'll start. I'll do A.
Okay.
And then you say A, and then you say B. I'll say B. We'll go in that order. Okay.
All right.
So my A, I said 110 proof, 6-year bourbon MGP.
So I'll say A. So I've got I went.
Hold up.
Okay.
Rank them and say your answers. Okay. So I'll rank and then we'll start over. So my rank is A is number 1, C is number 2, D is number 3, B is number 4. Go ahead and rank yours, Scott.
All right. So I would say I'll go last. I think it'll go D. I think it'll go D, C, B, A. I think I'm literally going to go in reverse order. D, C, B, A.
Well, our C's are the same.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, we're way off. Okay.
Yeah. So I went I went D last. So I'm starting with D. Like that's my last place one.
Oh, D is last place.
Yeah. So I went like in that, I went reverse order in terms of what I like. So I like D 4th, C 3rd, B 2nd, A 1st.
Okay. So I said A was number 1.
Me too.
And then I said that C was number 2, which you said was 3.
Yep.
And then I said that D was number 3, which you said was 4.
Correct.
And then I said B was number 4, which you said was 2.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So Jeffrey Wack, you got that? Before we go on, give him a second because it's lagging. So I'll take another swig of 107.
Steve, no, the content will be even better once he starts traveling because then he's going to be able to do so much more that you guys have no idea that's out there.
No, he's saying it would be great content until he starts traveling again.
Oh.
Which, yeah, that's absolutely right. Jeffrey Wack's got it. Okay, so again, my A, I said was 110, 6-year MGP bourbon.
All right, so now I'll say A.
Yep, you say A.
Okay, so A I had as 6 years, 105 bourbon MGP.
Okay, so we're very similar on that.
All right. You want me to do B?
You do B. Yep.
All right. So I said B was 7 years, 100 proof bourbon. And I just wrote down Wild Turkey.
Okay. I said B was 110 because remember I told you my first 3 were all the same.
Yeah.
So B I said was 110. I said it was 5 years. I said it was bourbon and I said it was Rabbit Hole.
Really? Wow. All right. So C for me, I put 8 years, 107 bourbon, and Evan Williams.
So I already told you that I thought C was Peerless.
Yeah.
So I said C was 4 years, 110 proof, Peerless bourbon.
What the hell did I have as D? All right. So D I had as 4 years, 101 proof bourbon, and I didn't even write a distillery down. I had no fucking idea what this was.
So D I said was 5 years, 100 proof, bourbon, and Pinhook.
Oh, Pinhook. Okay, that's interesting. I don't fucking like Pinhook.
I don't either, which is why I put like D like one of my last ones.
Yeah. All right. I don't have the Distillery, so you win on that one. But all right, this is going to be interesting. We're pretty fucking close on these.
Yeah. So, Carrie,
You want me
crack
to read?
it open and read the answers.
Release the Kraken.
And then I think wait before we do all that, Jeffrey, do you have a score before Carrie reads what they are? I want to see Jeffrey Wack say that he's got the score okay, so we don't have to redo anything.
Yeah, this will be pretty close. Yeah, we're like
It says unfold for theme.
There's a theme? That wasn't part of it, was there?
oh,
It says unfold for theme.
a theme.
All right, so he says he's got it. So before she unfolds, what would a theme be?
Quick, Jeffrey, speak.
No, not Jeffrey. Like Scott and I. What would we say a theme would be?
Oh,
I would say a theme would be.
a theme.
Oh,
I don't know.
boy, if there's a theme, I fucked because
The only thing I can like possibly think of like a theme as
it's either under 5 years or craft. And if it's craft,
Jeffrey
we're screwed on the MGP.
Jeffrey
Yeah.
said theme is for fun.
Oh, theme is for fun. Okay.
oh
So my guess would be like baby bourbons under 5.
I don't know. That'd be I hope it's not that. I hope that theme is not because I didn't guess that, but I don't know. The only other thing I can think of is the theme would have been the proof is like identical.
Well,
That's
that could be too, because I guess 3 of them exactly the
Yeah,
same.
that's the only other thing. I mean, because none of them stood out to me as far as like being much more different than each other. But I would say the proof would maybe be the theme. But
The proof is in the pudding or the paper.
Jeffrey Wack said Cline nailed it. I said 2 things.
nice.
So it's gonna be young bourbon.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, baby bourbons? Baby bourbons?
Okay. All
Got
right.
it. Okay, so you ready?
All right. We're
I'm
ready.
gonna do, okay, so unfold for A. So it's like literally, it's like this is gonna be a paper fan. Okay. Wait. Okay, so A is OKI single barrel 2020 MGP distilled.
You sent us an OKI?
Wow.
Holy fuck. That's like that's not baby bourbon. Oh,
This is their new
2020
stuff.
the
their new
2020,
shit.
the new stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So 5 years, 115 proof.
Oh.
Shit.
What'd you guess?
I said 6 years, 110.
Okay. I said 6 years.
So
one-
OKI though, OKI is Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana. That's MGP though. We both got that.
Yeah, we both got that.
Okay. And we on the B. Ooh, that was so good. Mm.
All right, so that's the new OKI.
Holy shit, Jeffrey,
Okay.
I knew I liked A. I want the rest of A.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't have any more A.
I'm unfolding for B. B as in boy. New Riff single barrel bourbon.
So we're 4-4 on A, Scott. We both nailed A.
Okay. All right. Good job.
So B is New Riff single barrel bourbon.
Oh, new riff.
4 years.
Ooh, I said 5.
112.4 proof.
I said
Really?
110.
Really? All right. I didn't get that at all. I had it a little bit older and only 100 proof.
See, I am not a fan of new riff, man. I'm
Me neither. I'm not either.
You said you loved it. That was your number 2.
Actually, you know what? You're right. I do. That's crazy.
That's why I guess it was rabbit hole. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, because I did. I went reverse order. I went DCBA.
Yeah, you said that one was your.
All right. Fuck. Normally I don't like that shit, but okay. All right.
Okay. Are we ready to move on?
All right. Yep.
Okay, I'm unfolding for C.
Please be peerless. Please be peerless.
Okay. I cannot misread. C is for Peerless Bourbon.
Damn it.
Years, 100.6 proof.
100.6?
No, 110.6.
Oh, I was like, I thought it was 110. It's like,
Sorry.
shit.
My bourbon eyes are going now.
Yeah.
Good call.
Dude, I nailed that one right out of the jump.
Yeah, and I've never had it, so I don't know what that is. So
I've got 4 different Peerless bourbons on my shelf back there. I'll send you samples of all 4. You're gonna love them.
huh.
They're so good.
I mean, I'm a fan of their older rye. As the rye started getting a little bit older, I like them.
JG.
Cline, perfect 5. Cline was cocky on C from the start.
JD. See? JG, I think I do have dyslexia. Seriously. I think it was a struggle all through school.
Dude, that honestly, so and Dan Shook, who's not here tonight, but he would tell you, I tell him all the time that as soon as I taste Peerless, I'm like, oh, that's my jam. I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. It's literally a chocolate peanut butter cup.
It tasted much older than it was.
Well, it does, but there's something about it that's just so good. And then Justin's House of Bourbon just released a Peerless single barrel that tastes like a chocolate fudge brownie.
Really?
Oh my God, it's so good. It's like every time I get a Peerless single barrel, I'm down. I'm down.
Thank you, JG.
Ben Elkhorn, thank you. Aiden, I apologize for your palate.
Okay, are we ready for the last one?
Yep.
Okay, I'm unfolding for D.
This will be interesting.
So, what was yours again, Scott?
I said 4 years, 101 proof, and bourbon.
I said 5 years, 100 proof, and bourbon, and I said it was Pinhook.
And who was yours?
I didn't have a distillery. I guess if I had to guess on D. Oh man, hang on. Fuck.
Cameron, absolutely. That birthday barrel at Justin House of Bourbon, it's fucking amazing.
Man, oh man, that is like, it tastes so young. I don't even know what that shit would be.
Do you want to just...
I don't know. No, it's fine. Just go. Yeah, you can.
No, wait.
No,
I'm going to tell him what it is.
No, I'm going to.
Then he can say what it is, and he can get some money. He can jump in.
D is Wilderness Valley or Wilderness Trail.
Wilderness Trail?
Is it really Wilderness Trail?
It's Wilderness
Really?
Trail.
Holy shit.
6 years, 100 proof bourbon.
I like Wilderness
No
Trail.
fucking way, because I've got their like Wilderness Trail, like the weeded bourbon, and I love that shit.
I do too.
That's what it says.
I've got that shit right here.
See, you both are.
I'm getting mine too. I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Oh, you got that one? Okay, hang on a second.
This is the exact same one. 100 proof.
No, you've got a different one, I think.
Maybe it's just the lighting.
What does he have?
So this is 100 proof,
6 year
Wilderness Trail.
That's this
bourbon.
one. Kleiner, that's this one right here.
Yeah, so our lightings are just different.
No, this was the one that I got at the distillery.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Mine's single barrel.
Yeah,
Not
this
6
is
years.
this is that 6 year that they released like over the summer or whatever it was. And I like this shit. This stuff is really good.
But you guys didn't like it.
I don't.
It was your least favorite.
Dude, you know what?
Crazy.
Maybe I don't like it. I just drank that one.
This is D? All right, hang on a second.
Oh, yeah, they're very similar. I don't like that. Wow. What happened?
All right. I think Wack might have peed in this bottle.
Oh, something happened.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna try my own.
So are we guessing on the bonus too? Is it so if all of them were young, is the bonus young or is it old?
Oh yeah, that's a good call.
Jeffrey, what do you want us to do with the bonus? Is there instructions for the bonus in there?
Unfold for the bonus. Okay.
Did a weeder ever cross your mind?
Bonus nightcap.
Don't tell us what it is.
Okay.
Did you pour it?
I poured it. She said we both are winners, is what Jeffrey said. Enjoy this bonus. Stanley Wagner. When you come to Cali, I've got distilleries like Blinking Owl and Surf City to go to.
No shit, you're in Cali. So Stanley,
I told you.
No, stop it. So Stanley, I've never been to Cali. I want to go to Cali. I actually have family in Cali.
Ooh.
We need to go to Cali. So
This
we will
smells good.
hit you up.
Yeah, it does.
We want to go to dinner with you and have drinks with you. Okay, Stanley?
Jesus, this is a treat.
That's nice and sweet.
Oh my God, this smells good.
Yeah, so far I think the bonus is a winner.
Yeah.
That smells good.
This is my favorite. I haven't even drank it, and I'm telling you, it's my favorite.
Wiener, chicken.
Boy. Oh, that's really nice. That's like a lot of like vanilla caramel, a little bit of citrus on that.
It's a nice.
Oh, that's like very
a baby amount of cinnamon, like the right amount of cinnamon.
So if I were to sip this, it would taste like Satan's asshole, and I wouldn't like it. But the smell is divine.
I would say there was one thing I didn't get was asshole on the nose on this one.
No, Satan's asshole.
Oh, say yeah.
Jeffery Wack, dude, whatever this is, thank you from the fucking bottom of my heart. Holy shit, is this good?
Yeah, that's a nice
winners.
I will tell you right now, this is twice as old as anything we drank tonight. Guaranteed.
Yeah, that's a really nice. That's a really nice whiskey right there.
12 to 15 for sure. Yeah.
But again, nothing like proof wise. Now, again, maybe our palates are all fucked up a little bit, but I'm not getting anything that's like super high proof.
No, it's not super high proof. I would guess that it's probably about, since I guessed 110 on all the others, it's probably about that same level.
Yeah.
But holy shit, this is special. This is a special whiskey right here.
So,
I'm actually upset that I poured as much in as I did because I want to save a little bit of this.
Is there a chance this is a Willet at all?
So I've only ever had one Willet bourbon, the older bourbons, and I didn't like it. This is nothing like that.
So Jeffrey said, this is one of my favorite noses. Enjoy this treat. It's a nightcap. Nice and easy to end on. Yeah,
I would agree with that 100%.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely for sure.
You need to
Wait, Patrick Fulmer.
Well, after I say you need to cake
Man, look how oily that thing is. Look how oily it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. That's crazy.
Look at the legs on that. It just coats that entire glass.
Thank you, Fulmer. Good show, folks. Cheers. Well, no, cheers to you. I'm all empty, but I can't have another one. I'll be sick tomorrow. So cheers to you, Patrick.
Do you get a little bit of like a mintiness on this one?
Yes, like a very minimal amount. Almost like a Four Roses level of mint.
Yeah, it's very Four Roses, Four Rosy-ish, if that's a word.
But I don't like Four Roses, so I don't think it is Four Roses.
See, and I do like Four Roses. I
don't get that mint on the LE. And I love the LE. Oh my God.
Scary people, there's no way of talking Charlie out of a PS5. So just do it. Do it. As Ben Stiller says, do it.
Oh my God, this is
I don't know. This could be a Four Roses right here.
It could be. If it is, then I've got to reevaluate what I think of Four Roses.
Man, a lot of their LEs are so good. I mean, it's such an easy drinking bourbon. I don't get
mint off their LEs, and I have 2 different LEs, and I love them.
Really? Okay.
I only get mint off their OBS shit.
Man, that's a really nice one.
Oh my God, this is nice. Smell that.
Yeah, this one would have like totally stood out.
Get any mint?
I can smell maple syrup right now.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
No,
DH Silv, man. Good night, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Dude,
Amy,
that was actually
I don't know,
good.
like
15-9.
Man, Amy, if this
I
is
felt like I kicked your ass, so to be 15-9.
I want to go to the redwood forest.
Yeah, you did. You did kick my ass.
I felt like I killed you though, so 15-9 is pretty good.
That's pretty That's
Did you just say you thought this was Al Young?
No, Amy said like Al Young or something. This just smells and tastes very Four Rosy.
My God, if it is. So so my buddy John has Al Young, and it was so good, but I didn't get mint off that either.
Yeah, the Al Young is like one of my favorites.
Do you get mint off the Al Young?
I had it probably a year and a half ago, and I did get a little bit of it. Now I generally get mint on a lot of Four Roses stuff. So I don't know. This is very much in line because Four Roses is one of those things that always drinks like way under whatever the proof is. Now, I don't know if that's the case or not, but.
Oh my God, it's so delicious though. I mean, honestly, my guess is it feels like the exact same shit we've been drinking proof wise. So I'm saying it's around 110, 115. But 12 to 15 years.
Well, the Al Young was only what 107.4 proof.
God, it feels higher than 107, doesn't it?
You think this is higher than 107? I don't think it is. Now again, I mean,
well, I can tell you, I'll drink 107 right next to it.
There you go. It's a pretty good baseline. Nah, I don't think it's older Bookers. I don't think it just doesn't have that kind of proof to it.
Yep, it's higher than 107.
You think so?
Yep. Yeah, it might actually be even significantly higher. I said 110, but it might be 115. It's definitely higher. It's definitely higher than this. So it could be 110, 115. It feels higher than 110 even. Now that I drank the 107 next to it.
And what's the proof?
That's what we're talking about.
Oh. Well, spit it out, boys.
Man, I would say if it's over 107, I'd be absolutely amazed.
So what is
Jeffery Wack just Cline should have stopped while he was ahead. Okay. I still won. Fuck you guys.
I think he gets negative points on this one, I think is what it is.
Yes, Ben. This is Four Roses. Yes. It's a Four Roses.
It's Four Roses? Is it really?
This.
Oh, the bar mat.
Oh.
Damn it. I thought Carrie's like, it's Four Roses. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Ben said that
I don't know. It just seems like it is for me.
I don't hate Four Roses. It's just not my jam. So this Four Roses mat, Ben. So I went to
It's covered in syrup.
Nope, the Four Roses LE that I have, I went to a giveaway or a raffle, and Al Young was there, and when my name was drawn, I pulled an LE, and he gave me a mat, and he signed my LE for me, and I told him, I said. He goes, do you want me to sign it? What do you want me to sign it to? I said, I want you to sign it to Michael Cline, and I'm going to open it in the parking lot because all these other guys were like, just write your name on it. I said, I want you to sign it to Michael Cline because I'm not selling the shit. And he goes, I appreciate that, Michael. And he signed it to Michael Cline, and then he gave me this bar mat. Because he's like, I appreciate the fact that you're not going to go out and sell it on secondary. I'm like, I don't.
That's awesome.
This is. I'm just going to take it home. I don't love your product. I love the LE. I'm happy that I got it, and I appreciate the fact that you're going to sign it. So he gave me that, and he gave me a book, which is over on my coffee table over there. So it was a really cool experience to meet Al and go through all of that. Just a really, really cool old dude, and he literally turned around to the guy next to him, and he goes, give him a mat. And the guy grabbed me a mat, like, yes, sir, I'll give him a mat. So awesome. Really, really cool. Just a good guy. And
it's saving him right now from having to clean up a really big mess.
Yep.
So I got this one from a friend who was down there. So this one was signed. So this is the Al Young, the 50th. And it was signed by Brent Elliott and Al Young. So what I'll do is on my 50th birthday, I'll crack this one open.
Nice.
Oh, you haven't opened it yet?
I haven't opened it yet. I was
I
waiting.
was gonna say, drink it next to the one you just had and tell me
if I had it open, I would. So
Yeah.
a couple more years, I'll crack her open, and yeah, that'll be a special one right there.
So at 11:09, we still have 130 people hanging out with us. So we
Nice.
must be doing something right. We love you guys.
That's awesome.
Nice number. That's a good number.
I can't wait to find out what this is.
Are we ready for the bonus?
Yeah, let's figure out.
Let's find out.
You know what your boner is?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's upside down. Okay. You both are winners.
Yes.
Enjoy this bonus nightcap. Boone County, 1833.
No way.
Wait. That's the 12-year. The Boone County 1883s. That's
12-year NGP.
Yep.
Or MGP.
dude. That's a $1,000 fucking bottle.
90 proof.
What did I say? 100 proof?
I said 100.
Discontinuing bottle, but a local favorite.
Wow.
Dude, that's a. I think I said 110. So you got that one. You said it was.
Man,
lower.
that's really nice.
Boone County, 1833.
Holy
12-year MGP 90 proof.
That's an expensive ass bottle. Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Jeffrey. We appreciate that.
Beginnings. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Man, that's a smooth. I know people don't like to use the term smooth, but man, that's a smooth ass bourbon right there. That's a really nice one.
Holy shit. Jeffrey, thank you so much for that, man.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
God, that is so good. That is so good.
Wait, I got to cheers to crazy.
I am not cheersing to you drinking
No,
fucking
cheers.
syrup out of a
Cheers.
bottle. No.
Cheers.
I will not.
Crack it.
No.
Yes.
No. You fucking.
You know, that's a little bit of just that older MGP profile that it doesn't have now.
So Jeffrey said it was 55 when it was on the shelf. I guarantee you MSRP, or you get on the fucking secondary right now, that shit's like $800.
Man, that's really nice right there.
Jake Miller, because I am jet lagged from sipping from the man cave. Amen, brother.
And Bubble Bass says, I'm Wilfred Brimley, and this is Cheers. Oh, what did Bubble Bass say about my reference last week?
I don't remember.
Remember, we watched him, and he...
All right, so wait, before we do anything, it's 11:12. I'll give you guys 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 11:15, we're going to shut down. We're going to shut down these super chats. So anybody that wants to get in on the 107, we're going to give away a Weller 107 at 11:15.
So
3 minutes.
that's 3 minutes, 180 seconds. Go.
Every $5 super chat will get you into this, but it's going to be closing off in 3 minutes. So after that, at 11:15, Trev, give me the numbers, and we'll pull it.
I'm not going to get diabetes.
She's definitely going to get diabetes. There's no doubt about it.
I don't do this all the time.
Yes, she does. There's
No,
zero chance.
Yeah, she does.
Diabetes.
I lick my finger and stick it in sugar and lick it again.
Nope. She's definitely getting diabetes.
Seriously.
Carrie, hold on the fort. I got to pee.
Okay. So, what would you guys like to see me do for super chat?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that. That's
I'm
dangerous.
totally joking. I think they're thanks for the love, large me.
Partially joking. 95.5. It's kind of like the mash bill MGP.
Yeah,
95% joking, 5% not joking.
but mainly joking because
but mainly joking.
because I do have limits and a lot of limits. Seriously, Cline's main word that he knows from me is no.
No. Yeah.
No.
I hear that all the time.
So does Cline.
I'm very familiar with a no.
His favorite saying to me is, why say no when it's so easy to say yes?
That's very true. It is. It's as easy to say yes as it is to say no.
Because no.
I hear you. I get told it all the time.
Yeah. So how come when are you going to bring the missus on?
I think what we need to do is we just need to do something where I know it's like collectively, like there's going to be a group of people together and it's set and we're good to go. So at that point, I think we'll be okay.
You know, I think she should just come on and just be a virgin and feel it out.
Yeah, but she needs to be like in a set like this, like where it's like it's not just she and I. There's somebody else where there's an icebreaker and there's a little bit more, because she thinks she's going to be staring at a, whatever, the camera, video, whatever the hell it may be, and like be a deer in headlights. And I'm like,
did you read the large meat just came in with a fucking $5 for a heart?
Yes, I said.
Way to go, large meat.
That's what I said, right? As we were talking about Carrie doing, what would you want me to do for, yeah.
All right, so Trev Wilson says we're 1 through 26, which is awesome. And just so you guys remember, Tuesday, we're going over to Scotty's channel. So if you're not a member or if you're not subscribed to Scotty's channel, make sure you get over there and do that because we're back to back in this shit on Tuesday.
Yep.
We're back and doing it on Tuesday.
Yep.
And if he beats me there, then we're gonna do a rematch on one of these channels.
Yep.
Not sure which one. Maybe Carrie's new channel. It's hard to tell. I don't think she's gonna start a channel. So
I never said. When did I say that?
You tell me that like every day, like almost every day.
Because he's always telling me no. Lately, he's been telling me no.
I have to tell her no. She's never heard it before, so I have to tell her no. So we are going to be on Scott's channel on Tuesday, and we're going to have a rubber match.
Yep.
See how we do there.
Wait, a what match?
Rubber
match.
You know what a rubber match is? All right, so Carrie, pick a number between 1 and 26.
Sword fighting between what?
Thrasher, yes, before the Junkies. We're going to go at 8. We're going to go 8 to 9. So we're going to actually, you know what? We might want to start earlier.
Yeah, I think we should start at 7.
You want to start at 7, Scott?
Go for so for you guys go 7 to 9.
7 to 9, yeah.
We can do that.
We probably should because if you invited her, it's gonna be off the rail.
Yeah, why don't we do? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll say 7 Eastern.
Yeah.
7 to 9, so that we don't run into the Junkies.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Yep.
And we can do a clean break right before 9.
All right, 7 to 9 on Tuesday. So right now, Carrie, pick a number between 1 and 26.
13.
Yes, 13, my lucky number.
All right, so number 13 wins the Antique 107.
And 21.
No, just one number.
Oh.
21, you're screwed. 21,
Yep.
you're screwed. Whoever 21 is.
Just one.
Oh, wait. Bubble Bath says pick 2 numbers. I'm donating a bottle of old tub for that sword fighting comment.
All right, so the second number gets a bottle of old tub from Bubble Bath Bourbon.
21.
So
no, wait. Wait, I
21.
can't. I can't. So 21.
So number 13 gets a Antique 107, and number 21 gets a bottle of Old Tub from Bubble Bath Bourbon.
Yep. And remember, if you don't win an Antique 107 tonight, come on over on Tuesday night. You can have the opportunity to win Tuesday night.
Win it again.
That's right. So if you didn't win tonight, you can win a 107 on Scotty's channel on Tuesday.
Yep.
SGF.
We'll go for 2 hours on Tuesday from 7 to 9.
SG Flynn High 1. Bummer. They're not going to make it.
Number 13 is Mike Franklin. All right, Mike.
Mike Franklin.
So Mike Franklin, make sure that you reach out to me and give me your address, and I will get that bottle out to you post haste.
Otherwise, I'm going to add it to my mixer with maple syrup.
He just says, excuse me, but isn't this a communist chat? We all get the 107? Nope. You lost. So who's going to win the Old Tub, Trev? Mike Franklin, sweet. I've never seen a bottle here in Washington State. Then, dude, I'm so glad you won it. I'm so glad.
It was meant to be.
Yep.
It was meant to be. And good old 13. You know what? Out of my 4 boys, 2 of them were born on Friday the 13th.
Number 21's motherfucking Stanley Wagner Jr. I love it. Fantastic, dude. What? Stanley Wagner, you won a bottle of Old Tub.
Old Tub.
I don't get much taller, but woo! Yeah.
She didn't get any taller. So, Stanley, make sure that you send me. Actually, I think I have your address. But send it to me anyway in case I don't. But I think I do, and I'll make sure that I get it out.
Good night, Jason Frawley, and thank you so much. Can't wait to see you Tuesday night.
Standing in line for Tuesday for a shot at either EHT, BP, SP, or EC18. Dude, if you had a choice, don't get the EC18. Just don't. I love Elijah Craig, but once it gets up to the 18, it's just not good.
And it's all watered down.
Yep, just not good.
No.
So get the BP or the single barrel for sure. For sure. The barrel proof in a second. I would never turn down barrel proof ever.
And for everybody who lost tonight, come on over on Tuesday night. You'll have another shot. Come on over.
Absolutely. So if you guys lost tonight and you want another shot on Scott's channel, come over on Tuesday night. And I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out tonight. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your week. And remember, it's not about the journey. It's about the destination.
Yes.
I love you guys. Carrie loves you guys. Thank you so much for showing up and hanging out with us.
Tuesday with Scott.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers, everyone.
You guys are the absolute best. We love you so much.
Good night.
Good night. Well, actually, not good night yet because I have to get off the full screen and then we have to say good night. So
just say good night.
So say good night, Carrie.
Good night.
No, seriously, say good night.